Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi everyone. In this video, I want to discuss an introduction of chapter 3. In chapter 3, we will discuss regarding interpolation and curve fitting. So, scientists and engineers mostly work with discrete data. So, you know that from experiment, usually we get the discrete data, either from experiments or observation of real scenarios. Often, there is a need to find the function that represent the collection of data. So, in this chapter, using interpolation and curve fitting, we can find the function to represent the collection of data. So, we have two type of method, which is interpolation and curve fitting. Okay, we look at the difference between interpolation and curve fitting. Interpolation is a method of constructing a function that cross through a discrete set of known data points. So if you do experiment, you have a set of data, so we want to find a function that can fix all the data points we have here. Okay, so this is interpolation. How about curve fitting? Curve fitting is we want to find the best line, okay, for the set of data. So curve fitting capturing the trend in the data. Okay, so we cannot do like this. Okay, so to get the function, so we find the best curve that fit the data. Okay, so that's the difference between interpolation and curve fitting. Okay, so we look at the example of data set. So for the first example here, if you look at the data, okay, we can use interpolation. Means that we can find a function that can fit all the data. Okay, so this one can use interpolation. And for the second graph here, okay, I think it's better we use curve fitting. Curve fitting. Okay. Okay, how about the number 3? Also curve fitting. Okay, we use linear curve fitting. And this one, maybe we need to use quadratic curve fitting, okay, for number 4. Okay, so what is the function that best represent the above data pattern? Okay, so linear curve fitting, this also may be linear, and this one is quadratic. So we will discuss more, okay, later in the next videos. Okay, so if we specifically want our function to be a specific degree, means that you have decided that you want a linear function or quadratic function or cubic function. Okay, so you can choose a suitable number of data. Okay, so if you want to have a linear function, okay, so we need to have 2 data, quadratic 3 data, cubic 4 data, and so on. Okay, so we can conclude that to obtain a polynomial of degree n, then n plus 1 data need to be chosen. Okay, so it should be n plus 1 here. N plus 1 data need to be chosen. So if let's say if we want linear equation, so linear equation, we know that we have y equal to mx plus c. So mx plus c, the degree is 1. So the data we need is 2. Okay, let's say if we want to find quadratic polynomial, quadratic equation, we know that quadratic we have mx squared plus, okay, dot dot dot. Okay, so we have degree, the highest degree for the quadratic is 2, so the data we need equal to 3. Okay, so that's the general, okay, introduction for chapter 3. So I hope you can differentiate between interpolation and curve fitting. Okay, thank you.